Welcome back, Fire Family. How would you like to watch unlimited new movies, your favorite TV shows, absolutely free? In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to get one application on your Amazon Fire Stick that's going to give you access to all that and much more, making it all possible to enjoy free entertainment. Well, if you're ready to get started, grab your remote and let's begin. All right, you're ready to watch unlimited new movies, your favorite TV shows, and much more absolutely free. Let's go ahead and get started by going over here to our magnifying glass. I'm going to go down with my remote. I'm going to click the center button and a keypad is going to appear. We're going to be looking for one application today called Downloader. I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen as I type it out. And as you can see, I've only typed in one letter and it already comes fully spelled out for me. So for today, I'm not going to worry about typing out the whole thing. I'm simply just going to go down, highlight it, and click on it. You want to make sure that you get this application right here. Click on it and click one more time. And right now, Downloader is downloading. Then it's going to install. When it's finished, it's going to give us the option to open up the app. We don't want to open up the app. We actually want to go to our settings first by clicking the home button on a remote. You're going to find settings at the very end of your screen. I'm going to go down, over, and I'm going to highlight My Fire TV. Now, if you haven't updated your Fire Stick in a while, My Fire TV might be down here, or if you have an outdated Fire Stick, it could say My Device. Whichever one you may have, let's click into it, and our screen should look like this. However, I have something on my screen that you may or may not have, and that's Developer Options. If you don't have Developer Options, don't worry, it's very easy to get. I'm going to show you how to get it. You want to go ahead and highlight where it says About. Click on it, and your device should be highlighted. Now, I said it's very simple. I wasn't kidding. Click the center button on your remote several times. As you can see, mine says no need, you're already a developer. Well, if you didn't have developer options, it would say congratulations, you're now a developer. Now that you're a developer, we can hit the back button on our remote, go down to where it says developer options, click on it, and as you can see highlighted is ADB debugging. It currently says off underneath, and we need it to say on. So to turn it on, I'm going to click the center button on my remote one time. Now that it's on, I'm going to go down to Install Unknown Apps and highlight it as Downloader. It's also currently turned off, and we need to turn it on. So just like ADB debugging, just going to click the center button on my remote one time, and boom, it's turned on. Let's go ahead and find the Downloader application now that it's turned on by clicking the Home button on a remote. Applications are going to be found in the 3 squares and a plus sign. I'm going to click on it. I'll go down, and as you can see, Downloader was at the bottom of our page. That's because any new applications that you install, they automatically go to the bottom of your page. Let's go ahead and open up Downloader. And you might get this pop-up. If you do, just click the center button on your remote to get rid of it. And click it again one more time, and again, and this keypad's going to come up. Now, Downloader serves as like an internet browser. You can look for any web address that you want, but for today, we're looking for one specific address, and I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen as I type it out. All right, once you've typed it out correctly and everything looks good, I've gone ahead and highlighted the Go button, and you can do the same thing when you're done, and I'm going to go ahead and click into it. And as you can see, this little red circle came up. That red circle serves as a cursor. It can go right, left, up, or down. For today, we're going to go over just a little bit. I'm going to go down ever so slightly until you see this thing that says Download APK Android with the little green guy in it. You want to make sure that your red circle is somewhere within that rectangle, and once you've done so, we can click on it. And we want to go over to where it says Install, and when it's finished installing, it's going to give us the option to open up the application. We don't want to do that yet. We actually want to go over to where it says Done, and an unnecessary file pops up that we just don't need. So I'm going to go over and click Delete, and delete one more time. Now that we've deleted the application, we can go back to our settings by clicking the Home button on a remote. And again, settings is found at the very end of your screen. I'm going to go down. I'm going to find My Fire TV. In your case, could be My Fire TV or My Device. Let's click into it. We want to go down to developer options, install unknown apps. And as you can see on the bottom, downloader, which we turned on earlier, is still on, but we need to turn on unlinked. So to turn on unlinked, I'm simply just going to click the center button on my remote one time, and unlink is turned on. Now that it's turned on, let's go find the unlinked application by clicking the home button on a remote. We're going to go to the 3 squares and a plus sign. I'm going to go all the way down, and just like downloader earlier, unlinked is at the bottom of the page. Let's go ahead and open up unlinked. Add a new library. What store are we going to be looking for today? Let's click the center button on a remote and one more time. And this keypad comes up. Now guys, this is going to take you to my store where I have over 50 applications offering movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, pay-per-view, you name it. And we need a code to get into my store. But before I give you that code, I must say that I work super hard to keep these applications updated, fresh, and ready to go for my viewers, for my subscribers. So if you could do me a favor and smash that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. And now that you're subscribed, I'll throw up the code on the screen and you can follow along. All right, once you've typed in that code correctly, you hit the next button, it's going to bring you to this page. But before we can enter my store, I need you guys to read this message on why it is that you must have a VPN when using these third-party applications. Once you've read the message, you understand the message, we can click enter on a remote, just like that, and welcome to the Fire Vault, guys. This is my store where I've just talked about having those 50+ applications that are going to offer those brand new movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, and much more. Right here, you'll find that they're organized alphabetically. But if you keep going, you'll see they're categorized. But for today, I want to go all the way down to where it says YouTube example. And I've highlighted IPVanish for one reason. That's because that's the most important app we're going to download today. IPVanish is a VPN that's going to help us unlock these third-party applications. Depending on what internet provider you have, what country you live in, they might be putting restrictions on you and your device. With a VPN, it can help you stay anonymous and overcome internet censorship, and it can help you stay 100% safe and secure. Let's go ahead and get IPVanish by clicking the center button on a remote, and one more time, and install application, and install one more time. And as you can see, it kicked us back to the store. We're going to want to go over here to where it says BTV. Now guys, I sold you unlimited movies, TV shows, and much more. This is the app for you. BTV is awesome. BTV is an application that offers hundreds of movies, hundreds of TV shows, seasons, episodes, you name it, it's in there. Let's go ahead and download BTV by clicking the center button on a remote. Clicking download, and install app, and install one more time. And just like that, once again, kicked us back to the store. Now, when we go over here to BTV, it says use Bear Player. BTV will not work without having Bear Player. So I've gone ahead and put Bear Player in the YouTube example for today. We're going to click the center button on a remote to download the player by clicking the center button, download, install application, install, and just like that, we have all 3 applications that we need for today. But let's go find out where these applications went by clicking the home button on a remote. We're going to go down to the 3 squares and the plus sign to our applications, click on it, and just like Downloader and Unlinked earlier, you see IPVanish, BTV, and Bear Player. They're all at the bottom. Now, I know it might be hard to remember for some people. Home screen, 3 squares and a plus sign, all the way down. Where did my apps go? I just downloaded some apps and I can't find them. I'm going to make it real easy for you guys. Let me show you something really awesome. We're going to go over here to Unlink. I'm going to click the 3 dashes on my remote one time, and you see some options came up at the bottom of the screen. Move, move to front, uninstall. We want to go over to move to front, and we're going to do that with IPVanish. 3 dashes, move to front, BTV, 3 dashes, move to front, and Bear Player, 3 dashes, move to front. And as you can see, the applications have moved to the top of our screen instead of being on the bottom, but that's not the coolest part. Let's go ahead and click the home button on the remote one time. Just like that, on the home screen of your Amazon device, your applications are now easily accessible, and you don't have to go looking for them or wondering where they went. They're right there. Anytime that you open up your Amazon device, they're right there on the screen. All right, guys, so here's Bear Player. That's the player that you need for BTV, the application that we're going to find our movies or our TV shows on. And there's BTV. Again, that's your movies, your TV shows. And here, that's my store. That's unlinked. That's where you're going to find those 50+ applications. Now, guys, you can go in unlink at any time. On your own time, you can go look to see what fits your entertainment needs. There's over 50 applications in there so that you can see which applications it is that you like. But for today, I wanted to show you BTV because I think it's an amazing app for movies and TV shows. But before I open up any of these applications, I always make sure that my VPN is on first. So let's go ahead and turn on our VPN by going over to IPVanish. And as you can see, it's asking for a username and password. If you don't already have one, that's okay. I'll actually make it really easy for you to get one. You can either go to this link here, or you can scan that QR code up in the corner. If you're already scrolling through comments, I'll leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll even leave it in my description. While you're signing up and getting an IPVanish username and password, you'll be directed to their website where they're going to tell you more about why it is that you must have a VPN. And once you've signed up, IPVanish is going to email you with a username and a password. And while you're signing up, I'm going to go ahead and sign in, and I'll be right back. All right, you've signed up, you've signed in, you've got your IPVanish account, and you're ready to connect to your VPN. Let me show you how easy it is. You see this rectangle that says connect? We're going to click on it one time. You're going to watch your country get highlighted green. Once it's highlighted green, you know that you're 100% safe and secure, you're protected, you can stay anonymous, your internet provider and your country are no longer putting restrictions on you and your device. Now that we're connected to our VPN, let's hit the home button on a remote. And a friendly reminder, easy access to all the applications that you've installed today. You can now enjoy BTV, watch your movies, and watch your TV shows. That's going to conclude today's video. If you find yourself liking BTV, please drop a like on this video. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to get back to you. And if you could do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. And last but not least, the most important thing to me, if you could share this video with a coworker, a neighbor, a friend, anybody you may know, it would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, the fire's out.